Okay, this is my go-to foam roller exercises or trigger point release, muscle release movements I love. I sometimes neglect my body and forget to use this wonderful tool. But when I get on them, oh my goodness, I could spend an hour just going through different muscles and just breathing through it and feeling the tension and letting it all go. And the first time I experienced using this, it was a rude awakening to feeling my body. It was quite uncomfortable, and if you've never used one, don't brace yourself, just allow yourself to go gently. We hold all kinds of tension in our body, whether it was because we're cold, we're stressed, or we've used our muscles with a sense of imbalance, like we're using too much of one and not enough of another. So just see how you go. All right. So you can get these from like Kmart. There's all different types of foam rollers out there now. I like this foam one because it's super soft on my skin. So the bumpy, pimply ones, they hurt my legs too much. So I like the smooth foam roller. And this is like, I think 10 years old, and it's still pretty, like if I squeeze it now, you'll see the little dent marks in there, but they come back. All right. So I'll just go through each thing. I like to start with I'm just going to move this camera slightly. All right. So I like to start with my knees up against the roller. My toes are on the floor behind me. Hands down into a 4-point kneeling position. Yeah, from there, you're using your arms to support you, and you're going to let your weight drop into your shins and just roll the roller up and back on your shins. I'm not farting, it's the sound of my leggings on the roller. You can lean into the left side, staying in a point and just breathing. And then onto the right side. Just go where it feels like it's most tender. All right. So spend a bit of time on the shins. Then walk your hands out. Use your tummy muscles to support yourself. And then let your knees go behind the roller. Forearms down on the mat. Now, you're not going to dump your lower back down. That's dangerous and uncomfortable and not pleasant for your back. Lift your belly up. Use your tummy muscles the whole time, but relax your legs. Pressing to your elbows. You're going to rock forwards and backwards over the very front line of your thighs. If you find that you kind of get off track, just adjust yourself. Okay? Forwards and backwards. Move your hips where you need to move. Adjust your arms. And remember, if you find a bit that doesn't quite feel amazing, stay there and breathe. You can also do a thing where you roll ankles and toes in and out. This will just move your thigh bones a little bit. You can do both one way, both the other way. It's a bit clunky and gross though, so just be gentle. So let's try both of your heels to the left. So you're going to be leaning on your left thigh. Oy! And just gently rolling up and down. Now, I know a lot of you will be going, that's it, I'm done, I'm out. But really, 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 really beneficial. I'm going to come over this way a bit more. So I like to rest on my forearms. All the way across the side. I wonder if you can see me okay. I'll show you again on the same thing. Rolling up and down. You can go all the way towards the knee. You can put all of your weight with both legs on top, but that's pretty full on. So top foot can come down here or here. And just breathe. You're going to feel some bits all the way up into the hip. You can bend your top leg. I'm going to get my leg out of this wrong. Bend your top leg up. This will open up through the hip as well. Please just stay with it for a couple minutes at least. I know it doesn't feel amazing. Just rock forwards and backwards. Whew. I'm feeling it. Again, shoulder stability is important here. I'm using a lot of my energy balance out of my left arm to support myself. And my other hand, my right hand, is there as a bit of balance as well. Oi. If you find a bit that hurts, stay there and breathe through it. May even just get a little bit of a rock forwards and backwards. Big breath in, big breath out. And just gently exploring, relaxing as best as you can. It's a good one. So I'll stay with you so that you can watch this video and keep doing it rather than getting the instructions and then being told to go do it on your own. Just follow the timing. Remember, you can move the roller wherever you need to reset yourself if you're not quite in the right position. Try and relax your foot. Try and breathe. Big breath in and out. Notice I'm now down on 2 elbows, whereas before I was back 1 elbow, 1 hand. So that's a slightly different angle. Just follow where the things are hurting and roll up and down on them. You may even get a bit of inner thigh trigger point on the bent supporting leg too, which is good. And then come out of it. And good old magic, guess what? Repeat on the other side. So, start on both thighs. Lean your heels to the right. Got it? You can't quite see me. Hang on. Now lean, thighs down, lean to the right, forearm, top hand, top knee. Think like a bit of a Baywatch thing. Doesn't feel very glamorous. Just roll up and down the outside of your thigh. Now, if you're not too sure, keep going while I'm talking about this. You'll feel it, like where your hip bone is. There's a spot down and out a little bit. So the side line of like your side of your pants seam, the seams on your pants, and then the hip bone, kind of like halfway into that, there's a trigger point there. So see if you can find that spot, like the front of your pocket. There's a spot there. And there's a spot just up of the knee, near the thigh. There's a few bits in and around there as well, okay? So just spend some time on those points. This will really help. There's a hip flexor that goes into your lower back. And if this is tight and this is tight, that's pulling, it all goes out of whack, all right? So keep breathing. Hopefully you're still doing it while I'm explaining it. I'm gonna join you because I really want to do this with you. So at the moment, I'm supporting myself mainly through my left foot, my right forearm. Please breathe through it. Find a bit that hurts and stay there. So you're rolling up and down on the side. I just found that bit on the top edge near the hip there. When you find it, you'll know. Supporting your body, upper body, supporting your tummy, lift your belly up. Relax your leg. Notice how much your leg tenses to try and prevent feeling this. Really relax. You might even feel, you see my foot shaking a bit? It might shake a little. Your foot might do some funny things. And just slowly crawl your way up. Cursing is fine if it's appropriate for your household. Breathe through it. Stick with it. This is a love-hate relationship, definitely. When you find a hot spot, stay there and rock up and down. Try and make your way towards the outside edge of your knee. And then gently press through up and down there. Notice I'm now down on 2 elbows. This will take the load off the foam roller by pressing into your arms more. The goal is to try and roll up and down the outside of your leg without coming across any road bumps, speed bumps. Oh my goodness. Notice if one side's the worst side, better, same, different, not sure. Just be aware of that. So each time you get into this, you'll feel a difference. I found something. Breathe. So you could easily watch like a whole episode of a show while you're doing this, or have a good old conversation. Maybe not a conversation if this is really unbearable for you, but try and add this into your day. If you've got pets, kids, this is a great time to get on the mat and hang out with them, as long as they know that you're actually doing something that's really important for you. They don't go jumping on you or something. Alrighty, another couple breaths in and out. Again, try and spend like 15 minutes on each leg if you can. If you can't, a minute is better than none, but whew. Nearly done on this side. You can be on your hands. Again, if you've got the space in your hips, you can put your foot down on the ground to take the load off the leg that you're rolling on. This is a moment where I say sorry, not sorry. When you come up off this roller, you're going to feel a wonderful sense